Welcome. I'm not quite ready to set up. I'm just going to take that off though. Welcome. I have a viewer, so I'm going to come on. I'm still setting up, so I'm going to switch my camera around because that's a thing I can do. Look at that. So I'm going to be playing Oros again. Oros is a delightful game, and I had a great deal of fun playing it yesterday. I got my butt handed to me by the Automa, the AI players up here. I've also switched out. I'm expecting to get crushed again. The weird titling, the GRY, is because I've got a few options here. I've got, so green, the capital is me, yellow, red. So I'm going to start using that as a sort of key, because I'm going to have multiple videos of this. I'm just setting up the board here, and I don't have the ideal board. Actually, I'm going to switch out to that setting. Nope, that's not the way I want it. That's the way I want it, because it's a little bit bigger. I will eventually get this set up in a way that is more conducive to anything at all. Ding. However, this is kind of last minute ish. There's that one there. I'm throwing tiles around. Yeah. There we go. Wow. Ooh, that hurts. There. And a 1 and a 3. That's all the 2s. That's all the 2s. No, I need another 2 down in the corner. Here. And I need a 2 here. And I need 2 up here. And I need another 2. I have more 2. I need to have better 2s. Another 2 right there. So in setting this up, the numbers matter. As things move around, land is going to crash together and increase these numbers. If you crash 2 4s together, it then becomes a mountain tile. Mountains can only be moved by the Automa or by once you unlock that ability. I need 2 2 2. There we go. 1s and 3s. There's 2 sets of 1s. There's islands, and there are not islands. Excuse me. There we go. Now there are islands and not islands. That quite literal. Oh, interesting. I need 1 there. 1 like this. This. You also can't cross water until you unlock that ability. So that's a thing. So the islands are very different than the land, than the bits of land that are also a 1. These will work here. There we go. I am on a slight time crunch today. I do have an important meeting. So I may actually not end up finishing this game. We will see. I was really hoping to get this done better and faster. And that has been really my history with this entire game. There's been a lot of mehness of it. There, I'm just going to adjust my camera a bit. I'm also using a different stool because my old one's kind of painful. This one's painful in a different way, so I will find a better stool. Yes, I could get a nice gaming chair. I like my background. I like my stuff. I don't like that stuff, but I'll get that adjusted later. Green. So right now I'm just setting up some wisdom barriers here. So basically I can do anything below these. Similarly, the AI players can do that. There we go. I got two to start. One that's going to go out here. I need to set up some volcanoes. Volcanoes are neat. They erupt. Shocking, I know. And create more land. They will always fill in water before land. Lower numbered water or lower numbered land to higher numbered land, as you might expect. I know, right? This is crazy. I have no idea what I'm doing. Oh, Kitty, I had the person I had on yesterday, King Tut question mark, that does the 3D modeling. Do you guys have their not just Twitch handle contact information? I've got someone looking for a 3D modeler. Sweet, shoot that to me. Yes, that's them. So yeah, shoot that over to me if you could, please, and thank you. I want to pass that along to somebody. Get them some work. Work is good. Let's see if I've got everything I need. I think I do. I think I'm good. Thinking. Yes, I am. All right. And just for the record, I'm going to be streaming 3 days in a row. Not just 2, but 3. I've got the Legend of the Traveling TARDIS tomorrow, and I am setting up an interview for tomorrow night. So even more stuff. I'm going to start trying to stream more regularly on Tuesday nights after the Legend of the Traveling TARDIS, because it's a convenient time to draw in the audience, if you will. Perfect. Yeah, if you send... I think he's got both. Yeah, send them both over to me, or just have Phantom send it over to me. That'd be super duper. All right. I have 3 actions that I can take in a turn in Oros. These are determined by my followers. I start with 1 on the map. Where do I start with 1 on the map? I start with 1 on the map somewhere. I am missing 1. Yes, yesterday I said someday I will be prepared for these streams. No, that would just be crazy talk. Crazy talk, I say. Using large map, that's not what I need. Playing the game. Action 1. Here we go. Assign your first follower to an unoccupied island on the map. Okay. I think I screwed that up yesterday and said island being over there. I am setting up one of each of their followers on the map as well. We didn't see that in the rules, but sure. It also kind of blocks you from stopping on those. So it makes sense that they would also start with a person on that thing. Assign your second follower to any unoccupied action space and take that action and do that again. All right. Perfect. So I am ready and setting up, and let's do this thing. First action, I'm going to send somebody to study. And I am going to use these little tokens here to try and remind myself that I've done everything. I'll slide that up a little bit more. So I have... that's interesting. Do I not have... Is that a misprint? Oh, it just blends. All right. I'm like, what's going on? There's spaces here. For some reason, I couldn't see them. Probably because I'm used to looking at how they have them laid out up there. Whoops. Go. And then my second action is going to be... oh, what the heck. Let's just start off good and blow stuff up. I'm going to erupt a volcano. I'll erupt this one that's right over here. And I get a 2 out of that. Yeah, we'll do it that way. Seems the most realistic way to do it. That goes away. And then for a third action, I'm going to return my guy from study. which allows me then to gain a wisdom. And I'm going to go. I think it's more important to do this. So I now can move a tile set instead of just 3. I can set 2. So that's good. And that's my 3 actions. That's my turn. So we go over to the AIs here, the Automa. I am doing the harder ones, or at least different ones. The Living Sun is challenging. The Raging Fire is aggressive, which is why I played the Raging Fire last time, because I didn't want to deal with that. All right. Automa of the Living Sun says in A, they are going to remove. I'm going to double check that they remove opponents. Remove all opponent followers from the first occupied tile in the region. That is A. Yes, it does have an opponent. Yoink. Sucks to be you, red. And then this column will move up 2. And he ascends 1, but I'll deal with that in a minute. So 1, 2. It does wrap around Pac-Man style. So 1, 2. And I now have a hotspot revealed. That's these little ones with the red around it, which means that an island automatically pops up. Bada boom, bada bing. I cannot travel over onto this landmass, as I can't travel across water yet. You don't get to do that till way up here in the journey. So there's other things I'll have to do to make that happen, including crashing land around, which I can do. But first, and he moves up 1. Boop. You'll notice over here, and again, I did this yesterday. My Automa, I used the small tokens. I used the standee. Technically, there is a stand for it, but camera's up there, so using my big one to represent me. So it's always obvious who I am compared to who they are. Right, Raging Fire. What's it going to do to me? B, C, or D in that order. Remove all of the people. So B. Haha. Revenge. And then the middle row is going to slide over. So 1, 2, 1, 2. The one thing that is a bit challenging with this game is trying to keep things nice on the board. Don't love that, but is how it is. And it's not the end of the world. And they do not ascend. So that ends their turn. My turn. Again, I have 3 actions to do. I cannot start by sending my person to study because there's already a person there. So I have to move that over here. I'm going to move a tile set. And I'm going to move. Yes, I'm going to start this off fast and heavy. Move a tile set. I can move a set of 2 adjacent tiles. 2 adjacent tiles. And I'm going to use these 2. And I'm going to shift them up. And that makes this 3 plus 1 into a 4. Bloop, bloop. And it's going to be even more cool in a second. So then I am going to send somebody to study. Bloop. And then 1, 2, because I want trying to remember to actually track this. Not that you have to, but and I'm going to move another set of 2 tiles this way, crashing those 2 4s together, which then creates a mountain. And this is going to be great because that's a good start to the game. That is all 3 of my turns, so that's the end of that. And Living Sun. D, remove people. I don't have any, there's nobody in D. So we move on to this next action, which is, I believe that is send someone to study, send one of their followers to study in the region if they can. There's no temples for them to do that. So they go to study on the player mat. And then this row is going to move to that way. It is a little bit frustrating that the way they've got that labeled, but it makes sense. It is consistent. Just annoying when it's like straight up opposite. So 1, 2, 1, 2, and an island pops up. Voila. And that is their 3 actions. Or their actions, I guess. And let's see. Raging Fire says A, B, or C take people out. No one in A. B. Am I in B? Oh, I'm in B. That blows. I don't know how to get a guy back on there. Now, I honestly don't know how to reconcile that. I'm gonna have to look that up. And then I move the center up. Oh, they also moved up 1. So center all goes up. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. How do I get my guy back? How do I get my guy back? Cross the lands. Not helpful. Sacred site. Sequence must have a follower on the mountain tile. Or another player's sacred site. That might just hoop me. It's entirely plausible that I can't get it back on until someone else builds a sacred site and I send them there to study. That would be unfortunate. On your first turn, on your next turn, take up 3 actions. Assign 1 follower to an action space. You may take that action. You're allowed to sign up to follower to an action space and not take the action. Action space. You need the follower to take multiple actions. Yes. Can't do that. 16 player aid. One turn. I don't know this answer. I don't know this answer at all. Hello. Welcome. I am playing Oros here. For those who have not seen, I've hit a snag in that my AI has removed my only follower on the board, and I'm not sure how to get them back until such a time as someone else builds a sacred site. And I'm just going to say I'm hooped. You know what? I'm going to house rule it because I don't got a lot of time today. I'm going to say I can take a journey action to put him back. That's not ideal, and probably cheating. So we've moved that. Good. We are good to go. First action. I'm going to journey a follower back to that. Again, I am fairly certain that is not the correct rule. Don't care. So second action will be build a sacred site, which gives me, I am playing yellow, green. So these are really kind of neat. I was saying this yesterday. They have basically taken various cultures from around the world and mashed them all together in a way that is not appropriating, but seems appropriate and respectful. It is appreciative of those spaces. So I mean, here we have the Easter Island heads, where and then the next level's this Greekish or Mesopotamian thing. And then when I get up to my temple, it's something, again, another culture altogether. Red has, other stuff. So yeah, like you're going to see this. They're different cultures as you move through, and I don't think that's a bad thing. Boom. There is my guy. That also lets me ascend to 1, 2. That would land me on another guy. So I actually move up. This is the first time in playing this that I've actually been in the lead. And then I gain a wisdom. And I did definitely oops by not moving these guys up, but I need to move these up right now because I need the extra space. So we're going to let my followers journey twice. That's my 1 wisdom. I will gain more wisdom when I bring this guy back, which is my next action. Send and return from study. Return from study. And I gain a wisdom, and I can now have up to 3 people on the board. That's the last one I need because I really don't need that. I can blow up 2 volcanoes. That is my 3 actions. Again, someday I'll remember to use these tokens. And so the Automa, the Living Sun. Let's see what they do. In section B, D, or A, they're going to build a sacred site. I do actually have something they can build on in B. So we're going to pull their stuff out. And another example. So they're I can never remember which type is which, so I'm just not going to use that. But their bottom one has a totem pole, whereas their next one is very much not a First Nations structure. But this is what they're going to be building. And they get a person there. And because I'm already there studying, I also get a wisdom. Zoink. Ta-da. So that's their first action. And then this row is going to move down. So 1, 2, 1, 2, and hotspot opens, so we get an island. Voila. Hey, Mackenzie Floors. Hello. My wonderful, amazing Mackenzie. I absolutely am thrilled that you're here. Just in general, because you're fun. Do you not have, I'm just looking at how StreamYard has put your graphic there with my color behind. Does it just not have do you have a transparent background on that image? It's big. It's actually not terribly complicated. You do have a lot of options that you can take, but it's not terribly complex. So I'm about to move on to the second. These are both AI characters, Automa. This is me. The map moves around. That's your scoreboard. This is stuff. So I'm going to move on to this particular Automa. The Automa of the Raging Fire. And starting in D, A, or B, they're going to remove followers. So D, there is no followers for them to take. A, there's no followers for them to take. B, we're hooped. And I think that is all for both of us. This isn't it's straight up labeled as aggressive. It's aggressive. Remove all opponent followers from the first occupied tile in the region. There's only 1 occupied tile in the region. These all go away. Unlike the first time, I can send somebody to study there, and that's how I will get them back on the map going forward. And then 2 rows actually are going to move. So this one and this one are going to move. Again, for the new people, Pac-Man rules apply. So these are going to move over 2, 1, 2, and these 2 slide over here. 1, 2, And these two move over here. That does end up resulting in some things that are not necessarily connected, but that's okay. And they do not ascend, so that's fine. It is quite plausible that they will only ascend as they build. That's entirely plausible. I haven't looked at these cards. Yesterday I played Raging Sun, and I had the Fertile Land and Blue Water, Great Waters as my Automa. You do have to have 2 Automa, or more accurately, you have to have 3 active demigods. So if I was playing 2 players, there would be 1 Automa. I could play a third one if I had the space and wanted to. I don't, but that's the thing. So we are back to me again. I have 3 things. I cannot immediately send to study because I do have someone on that thing. I can't journey any followers because I have no followers on the board. I can't build a sacred site because that was the only mountain, and I already have one there. You can only have 1 sacred site per. Do I have any other 4s? I do not. Let's do some crashing, shall we? I'm gonna go crash. I'm going to move tiles, and I'm going to do these 2 here. So I'm going to crash. That becomes a 3. Crash. That becomes a 4. So 1, 1, and 2. Neither of those are an island. Become a 4. And then I'm going to send somebody to study, and I'm going to send them back here because that's important. When they are on the board like this, again, somebody else can still build there. Somebody else being Raging Fire only. And I will get a wisdom there. And then I can just kind of bugger off because it's not going to do me any good. But for now, and then I still have a 3rd action. And I'm going to crash again. So I'm going to move 2. And I have to set up these in a specific way. So which way do I want to do it? I know what I want to do. I'm going to take these 2. Crash. This is 5, so this is going to become a 4 with a volcano on it. And then it still moves this. Oh, wait. I think I just cheated. Oh no, I can still do 2. I'm good. 2. So that now becomes a mountain, still with a volcano on it. Again, Automa can move mountains. I cannot. 3 and 2. It is 10:44. All right. So again, I only got about an hour and 15 minutes. I have less time than I would like today, as I do have an important real-world meeting a little bit later. So that is my 3 actions. I still got this other guy kind of sitting here, so I'm going to turn him up this way just so I remember he's not on anything, but that I still have him. Oh, no, I didn't do that. Okay, good. So on to Living Sun. My coffee. My coffee's over there. I'm going to grab my coffee in a second. So they're going to build a sacred site, D, C, or B. Conveniently, that is not in any of those. So he doesn't get to build a sacred site there. Which then returns anything from study. He has someone in study, which then gives them +1 wisdom. And we know that we have that, so I'm going to do that. I'm going to grab my coffee. 1 second. I say I love this water bottle. It keeps this coffee hot forever. Yes, there's my Legend of the Traveling TARDIS, my show tomorrow. This coffee is going to be hot. This coffee is unfortunately somewhat cold. Alina Pete, from Where Geek, made this mug. And plus, gives me it is coffee +3 versus Monday. There's a little. I love this on Mondays. I managed to still spill hot coffee all over my hand. So despite having +3, I totally botched that roll. Sorry, where were we? We were on to the Raging Fire. C, D, or A, build. And this is B. So amusingly, this is the only player that could build on that mountain, and he can't build on that mountain because that's not of the 3 options. That's not one of them. So he's not going to do anything. But this row is going to shift. 1, 2. And ascends 1. Bloop. My turn. Send a study. Bloop. You can do some more crashing. That's a 3. I don't need that yet. That's the problem. I think I will shift these 2. And again, I can do it 2 spaces. 1, 2. And I do have the option to only shift at 1, of course. And then my last one is I'm going to return from study because that's a good thing. And that lets me move that up. So now I've completed that whole threshold. I get an extra guy. I still only have 3 actions, but it means I can put another person onto the map via the studying action. I'm still going to have to move around a bit, but that's okay. I'm setting something up over here. That's my 3 actions. So, Living Sun. There's the card. A, B, or C, build. They cannot build in B. This is not a numbered tile. Also, it would have been D anyway. So they can't build anywhere. So they'll send someone to study. Again, they have nowhere to... Oh, no, they can send them on the board to study. Bloop. And then the middle row is going to move. 1, 2. And that is the only one in that entire row. That's funny. Raging Fire. We'll build in B, C, or D. There it is. So he gets the temple at the top. That's what that one looks like. There. Gets a person's on it. They get a wisdom. Bump that up as well. And I get a wisdom. And because I'm not stupid, I'm going to start moving that one up as well. Because these are less relevant to me right now. Perfect. And then this row is going to move down. Again, the automa can move the mountain. So 1, 2. And ascends 1. Because that would land them on a thing, they actually leapfrog both of us and into the lead. Now it's my turn. Yay, me. I'm going to journey. No, I'm not going to journey. I'm going to, and again, I have all these extra guys, so I don't have to be just using the 1. I'm going to move a tile set. And that's going to be, where do I want it? Yes. That would also work, I guess. And we'll just do that. We're going to crash. We're going to move these 2 down. Crash, that's going to give me a volcano with a 4, because that's 5. keep myself neat because I'm bad for that. And welcome to whoever just rejoined. I can't see. I can see someone else joined on Twitch, but it doesn't show me because I don't have my iPad open for this because I'm gonna need that that power. Okay, so that's my first action. Second action. Journey followers. 1, 2. Third action. Build a sacred site. Which again will give me an ascension of 2 and a wisdom of 1. I am definitely taking that as my wisdom because I now have 2 of those up there. One, 2. Now it's worth noting, I don't leapfrog because I count 1, 2. If I just gotten 1 wisdom or 1 ascension, I would have landed it and still ended up in the same place. And also we get, don't care about that. I'm going to get a whole bunch of dinging now because I know what those emails are. So now I have to put, that red one is I put more volcanoes out. So volcano, 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 and this one actually, because it had a 2, will become a 4 volcano. Quick and easy. And that is my 3 actions. We move on to the living sun. This is working out much better than yesterday. Much better than yesterday. All right, so the living sun will build in C, A, or D. Again, they can't build there because that's B. But I have a mountain over here in D. So they are going to build a little totem pole here and get a person there. And because they built, they get a wisdom of 1. I'll pop that one up. And then this row is going to shift. 1, 2, 1, 2. There we go. So, and that is the extent. There's no ascension there, anything like that. Move on to the Raging Fire. Raging Fire, A, B, or C, they're going to build. Again, we've established we have a thing in B, so he can build here. That's the first one, which is good because he doesn't want to build in D. So he's going to build there. Close enough. You can sort of tell what's going on there. And gets a person there. And I get a wisdom because I'm already there. This is a no-brainer. I can move up 1 and I get an extra wisdom. So I'm going to move. I got to move this stuff up. I'm going to move that so I can now shift tiles up to 3 away. And these 2 columns are going to move. Again, can move mountains. Oh, I just cheated. Did I just cheat? I just cheated. Well, too late now. I'm not rewinding this far. That was only a 4. That was not a mountain. So, oops. I had skipped ahead a little bit and screwed that up, but I'm just going to leave it. What I'll do is I'll just kind of pretend. I'll take this away. That would have bumped something up and kind of half-ass correct it. So where was I? Build. These are going to move. 1, 2. 1, 2. 1, 2. No, that wonkiness of the tiles is the one thing I really don't like about the shifting. They don't quite fit in a way that makes that ideal. Those shifted, that shifted, and ascends 1. Again, ascending 1 skips ahead to 6, jumping over me. My turn again. Let's send somebody to study. I can't get to that. I want to go there. I could. Can't move that mountain. Can't move that either. That's not particularly helpful. So we will just send somebody to study. I have the extra person, so I will drop them onto the board. Even though that is not an ideal place for them. And then second action, if I'm going to keep going, I need to get aggressive here. I'm going to go and crashity. I need, so this and this are adjacent. So I will shift these down, which crashes those together. Get a new island. And end up with a mountain with... It's possible I did actually get a mountain and just grabbed a 4. I'd have to go back and actually look. I'm not going to, though. Mountain. So that was 2. And 3 is going to be journey, which is a risky thing to do because I could get free wisdom there. I can't do anything else. I'm going to wait. I'm not going to do that. I'm going to instead... I will risk them building and instead... I'm going to erupt something. Because why the heck not? Let's go boom. And we will erupt the 4 volcano. Let's drop it right. Oh. Let's build, let's blow it up there. All right. And that will end my turn. Living Sun builds in B. Can't build in B. This is not a numbered tile. So they get hosed. They can send somebody to study. They don't have anywhere to do that on the board, so that will go up here. And then these rows are going to shift. And again, 1, 2. Ooh. We're getting a whole bunch of mountains here. And 1, 2. And ascends 2. Which just brings them up, doesn't actually leapfrog me, though. It is... Okay. I'm just going to set that to remind me again. And... Raging Fire's turn. Building in D. Let's just see if this is a D. I don't remember the map. That is D6. So they are going to get to move. They are going to get to build there. Because they couldn't have built there. So they get to build. And they get to put a person down. Heck. And they both get a wisdom out of this. Oh, I have not been giving red its wisdom. I see. Wisdom. They get a wisdom. No. That. I don't get a wisdom because I'm not there. Hey, Phantom. Thanks for lurking. I don't know if Kitty asked you. I need you guys to send me King Tut's info. I got some 3D modeling work for them potentially. And this row is going to shift down. 1, 2. 1, 2. That is less ideal, but not the end of the world because I still have access to people over here. And then they ascend to. Assuming I get to this point, the game technically ends when somebody reaches that top ascension point. We are just under halfway there. And now it is my turn. Somebody's launching a Kickstarter. Don't care at this exact moment. My turn. I got nothing to do over here. So I'm actually going to return this guy from... which gives me a wisdom. And I think the ideal thing to do will be... I want to go to the Shift Mountains. Yeah. Need to get the peoples out. Do that. So now I can move a set of 3 tiles, 2 tiles, or 1 tile, and the 1 tile can go in any direction, including diagonal. So that's 1, 2. Nope, that's 1. 2 will be journey. 1, 2. And 3 will be build. I should have. Have I used all of it? Oh, 1, 2. No, I should still have another one. Did I lose it? Oh, derp. All right. Build that. That gets me an ascension of 2. And gets me a wisdom of 1. I'll bump up my my journeying. No. I'm going to... Yes, I am. I'm going to bump that up. I do need to get started on building anything else is a thing here, right? But that's okay. I have a plan. This is good. That's my 3 actions. So let's see if my plan gets completely hosed. My plan, just for the record, is going to be journey 1, 2, 3. I have to double check. Oh, no, I don't have to journey if I'm building. So 1. Oh, I can't build in that one. Right. 1, 2, and then build there for 3. They're going to get some free wisdom, but I'll get an extra stuff as well. So that is my main plan for next turn. Just to throw it out there. No, it's just solo. No one's going to mess me up intentionally. So build in C if possible. There is a set here. They cannot build on it. So they're going to send somebody to study. And they have nowhere on the board to do that, so it will go up there. That one can be drunken upside down. Outside tiles move. No. That's the worst thing ever. Okay, well, 1, 2. Slide these out. Just 1, 2. Oh, actually, that isn't too bad. Okay. I don't have to, because I'm not journeying that way. So yes, that works. All right. I can also send somebody to study there, so I'm not totally hosed by leaving that empty, or that empty for that matter. Okay, and then ascend 2, 1, 2, raging fire. Once again, welcome to whoever may have joined in. And Raging Fire is going to attempt to build in C, which they cannot. Which means they will take somebody out of C, which they can do. And then this column is going to move. Oh, yay. It's the big column. And then they're going to send 2. I'm going to do that first. 1, 2. Just because it's easier. 1, 2. 1, 2. Excellent. Thank you, Kitty. I see that you sent me what I assume is what I assume it is. Moving, I did the ascension, took the thing away. Excellent. All right, so that is their thing. Yes. Me. We're gonna journey down 1 step, 2 step here. We're going to can't build. Send someone to study over here, which then gives me a guy to build. I can build my top temple. Looks like that. So I now get 2 ascension and 3 wisdom. 1, 2, 3, which then gives me a free wisdom. Almost like I'm paying attention. We'll do that. So that was 1, 2, and 3. Yes. All right. Cool. Now at the end of the game, I also have to remember that I do potentially get points for dudes on the map. Automa. We are sitting at 11:08. All right, attempting to build in D. There is a space that they can build in D. That's going to go right there. It's going to go off of my board. Dude goes on there. I, however, do not get a free wisdom because I left there. That stinks. I should have arranged it so that the guy I sent to study here went there. Wait, I have to double check that. D8. So we do it to the lowest. D4. Nope, that is still correct. All right. Almost better off, but no. And they then get 2 wisdom. 1, 2. Yeah, that's fine. Nothing moves for land, but they do ascend twice. 1, 2. So it is a nice tight game over here as far as ascension. In B, attempting to build. No. So they will take somebody out of B. No, there's no one in B for them to do that with. So they do nothing for their first step. This row is going to move. Of course, that row is going to move. It's got 1, 2. I care about that less, honestly. Now, it's important to remember, I can't build a new thing. I do have to wait for them to start building stuff before I can do anything. But he also ascends 2. We'll see what happens because we're getting very close to the end. Depending, because he does have some aggressive play going on here. What I need to do is I need to get some serious wisdom going on. That's what I need. So I'm going to, for my first thing, return from study, which gives me a wisdom. Gives me that, which gives me that. So I now have 2 extra dudes. Second, I need to start crashing stuff around so that these guys can start building for me. Where can I get to? I will crashity. I have to move them over here, so I'm going to take 2, and I'm going to. Oh, can I do something different? No, I'm going to move these over. So this lands me with a 4 and a 2. There we go. So that's setting that up, which is kind of good. And that's my second. And for my last action, I'm fairly certain I have to use these guys to do the thing. But I'm not going to. I'm going to say I don't need to do that. I will send somebody to study Yar. I'm a cheat, or I'm not, and just don't have the rules right. We'll see. Mackenzie's back. Hello, Mackenzie. And then thank you, Katie. And hello, Mackenzie again. This is awesome. Thank you guys for popping in. Automma, Living Sun. I'm going to attempt to build it in C. ABC can't build there. There's nowhere else to build. That's in B. So they're going to put someone to study. There is no space for them to do that. So they're going to take 2 people back. And that gains them 2 wisdom. There we go. Nothing moves, but they ascend twice. Which bumps them into the lead. Because they go 1. No, it does not, because it goes that way. 1, 2. Raging Fire. In A, they're going to attempt to build. No. They're going to take somebody out of A. Also no. This column is going to slide. 1, 2. 1, 2. And ascend 2. So again, we're probably into the end game here, which again, for timing for me, is a good thing. My turn. So I know that I've got I am the starting player. So if they end the game, I'm not going to get another round. So that's important. And it is almost guaranteed that it will end with them. Because there is only one more space there. I'm not in an ideal situation here. I need wisdom is what I need. But I can't really do that. Can't build there, can't build there. So I can't build anything. Shifting is all but irrelevant. But we will anyway. Sure. Let's crash and build a mountain. I can do only one, so I'm just going to do this one. Creating a mountain. Again, I can't build on said mountain, but no, I don't want to do that. No, I don't. That is stupid. Because if they build there, I'm hosed for those points. No, that's a terrible plan, dude. I will still shift, however. Because I got nothing. Oh, there should be an island here. And there should be an island here. I hate this. I can erupt. Sure, let's erupt instead. Had that on build, so I'm going to go erupt. Drop it 2. there. And then send a study. Because I will get points for sending people to study at the end of the game. This is something that I know, so that's good. Dudes on the map, good. And still leaves me with a third action. I don't want to journey anybody. I can just crash and dash again. You know what? I'm not. I'm going to not take a build action because you can take an action and not do it. So I'm just going to do that. All right. Living Sun is going to try and build in B. There's nowhere which they can do that. Nope. No, because they already have a thing there. Perfect. They will, and this is something they can do. They can just place a mountain and build on it. So there, and they will build because they still can, but they don't place a dude on it. And then, again, I wanted to make sure I've got this. Remove the largest unoccupied land tile in B and D. So B, if I remember right, mountains don't count, so that's going to go away, but it is just going to become a thing. And it is not an or, it's an and. So D. I mean, less relevant than this is the lower one. So that goes away. And they ascend one. All right. Now for the moment of truth. I hope you're winning. We are at a point in the game where I don't think I'm winning. I think I'm about to get smacked down by red. I am quite literally going to find this out right now. They do not ascend. So I will get one more round. One more round. And I know no, I should do this before I start mucking around. D, build. Cannot. Place a mountain and build in D. That they can do. We'll go right there. No, yeah, right there. Take the largest unoccupied tiles in A and B. A largest unoccupied tile in B is going to be that one. 2, 3, and they do not ascend. Oh, I get one more turn because odds that they're not going to ascend on that last card is again pretty terrible. All right. So I can journey 1, 2, build 1, which gives me ascension of 2, which is important. Oh, it even bumps me ahead of them. And wisdom 2. What is the most I'm going to be able to get out of this? I think I only have the 1 there. Right? I think I need to go up here. 1, 2, because that's going to give me another 2 points, another 6 points. Right? Alternately, because I can't get up here yet. I'm not going to get the extra points. If I had the ability to get a third wisdom, I would probably jump up here because that would give me a whack more points and get me closer to the end. But I think this is the correct move. Once I return from study, I'm going to lose 2 points. But no, that is definitely the correct way to do this. Return from study. I will take this dude because I can't get any extra points out of them. Which gives me 2 and then 1. And I get 1 more, so I get another ascension. I bumped up to 7 points. Totally wiped out the fact that I lost a dude on the map. Cool. We are good to go. Let's see what happens. It is entirely plausible that these don't. Again, it's the last card. They can shuffle, and all of them have them. They're going to ascend 1. So the game is going to be over. Oh, no, they're not, because I've got to... this is the downside to doing it with a big guy. Let's just send them now. Build in A. That's in D, so there's nowhere for them to build in A. They can place a mountain in A, and they can build. Mountain. Build. They do not place a dude. Then they take out the highest unoccupied tile in A, which ends up being this one, which just becomes an island. And they already ascended 1. All right, so that'll get shuffled up next turn. Let's see if the game is over. It is not. Oh, it is not. I need 1 ascension to get to the top and end of the game myself. Again, these will get shuffled so that it is, again, still almost a guarantee that there's only 1 more turn. But for the moment, building in C if possible. They cannot place a mountain in C and build. They can do. No, they can't. I have to double check the rule on that because I don't know if they can. Send 1 space. Form a mountain on the lowest numbered map space containing no other land tile. And there isn't one because this is not part of C. So yeah, they don't even get a mountain. But, and again, order of operations, they will take something out of C. Is this C? That's C, so that's going to go away. D. It's going to take, is that D? That's going to go away. All right. Exciting. Woo. All right. I did not have a plan because I wasn't expecting to survive this long. So I don't want... There's nowhere I can build there, but I have no way to get there. Do I? I'm there. I can move a tile. You just send a dude too, so I have to remember to keep that. Move a tile. Shift. Journey. No, so I'm not going to be able to do that, but still good to do this. Journey to there and build. So that will still give me 2 ascension, so I'm going to win. Or at least I'll end the game. But they will still get a turn. And 2 wisdom. I think I still have to do that. Is still going to be my best. Wait. Do I have more than 1? I do have 2 of those. So I would get 4 points. I get 6 points if I do this. So yes, this is ever so slightly the better option. For my 2 wisdom, because again, I can't guaranteed won't do anything else. And then my 2 ascension puts me up to 15. I'm at the top. Now, I'm at the top, so the end game has been triggered. I'm the first player, so all the other players are going to get a chance to still do stuff. That means both my Automa will, but I got to shuffle. So this is good. This is going much better than last night. Let me tell you. You can go back. It's still, like I said, it's last night. It's still on my Twitch. It's still on the YouTube. It'll stay on the YouTube. I just mucked everything up. Where's that at? I'm gonna assume it was right there. And build in D. They can, in fact, build in D. Oh, ever so slightly a bad call, but that's okay. So they're going to build here. Actually, they can build in either one. That's D5. This is D2. So they will build in D2 because they always go from the lowest. They get that. They will get a dude, but whatever. And I get a wisdom because I'm sitting there. That's why I'm sitting there. So the best way to do it at this point then is this will get me 4 points. That will get me 1 point. Can't max that. That is max. So I'm going to do that. Then the middle row is going to shift. One, two, 1, 2. But there's no ascension there, so cool. And same thing, got to shuffle. That's timed out well. I think last time I ended up with 1, possibly 2 rounds of having to have shuffled. So that times out pretty decently, actually. And I'm definitely an hour ahead of my last timing on it. So that's interesting. And it's going to be building, if possible, in A. They can, in fact, build in A. Wait. What did they build? They built mid, so I did not give them a wisdom. They deserved a wisdom. And their most... that. And they move there. They get a dude on that. And they get a wisdom. They get 2 wisdom. Oh, they also got 2 wisdom. So... let's see. That. So they get 2 wisdom over here. 2 of those, 3 of those. Then this is the one I want to move up. 1, 2. So yeah, there we go. And ascend, can't ascend anymore. Technically things shift, but the game's over, so I'm not going to bother. Seems like a reasonable thing to not bother with. All right, that should have been over there, but whatever. All right, time to add things up. Take some coffee for that. And we'll bring up swap this out to that. Where is my scorecard? So yesterday's score, just for the record, I was red and I got 30 points. The winner was 96. So let's see what I do this time. And calculator. I just realized I didn't actually update my my description on that. That's okay. It's not the end of the world. Okay, 1 second. We'll set it for 15 minutes to remind me. Well, I shouldn't need it. All right, here we go. Here we go now. So ascension points. I got 15. This is me. And we did not use blue. 15. Red got 14. They got 12. 14. All right. And then straight point. I'm going to double check. I'm going to grab my scoring guide because this is the important to not mess up part. And I'm not used to it. Here we go. Final scoring. Abilities. Highest unlocked knowledge points from each column. So 7, 0, 0, 0. So 7. Oof, didn't need a calculator for that one. They're doing better. All right. 5 plus 5 plus. That's a dude thing, so I don't count those yet. Right. So 10. I guess I didn't need a calculator there. And 3. Notice the scoring is slightly different than the 3, 1, so 4. Interesting. Dude, followers in study times your highest number. So this is my highest unlock, so I'm going to get 2 points for every guy I have in study. No one there. 1, 2. I have 2. 2. So I'm going to get 4 points there. Yesterday was rough. Rough. I did get 3 points, but I had just taken like a ton of people. I think I only scored one guy. Yella is getting 2 points per as well. 1, 2, 3. Nothing up here, so 6 points. Red is only getting 1 point per. I really feel like I've messed up on their points. Hey, the Rev's in the house. Welcome, welcome. 1, 2, 3, 4 points. That's still not bad. Nobody in study up there. So that's not the end of the world. That could have sucked a lot. All right. Points for sacred sites. So I'm going to get 7 points for each of these. So 1, 2, and 3. Because I don't like math. We're going to clear. 3 times 7, just to make sure I don't screw that up, is 21 points. They get 2 points. 1, 2. So 4. Nope. 6. And they get 1 point. They had 1. Yeah, they only had the 1. So interesting. Second level, I get 2 points per. 1. I only got 1, so 2 points for that. Yellow gets 4 points per. 1, 2, so 8 points. Red gets 7 points for each one. Okay, I don't know why that's telling me what it is. Oh, that's okay. So I get 7 points for these. 1, 2, 3 times 7 is 21 points. And top, I get 5 points. Got 1, 5 points. Yellow has 1 and gets 4 points. Red only gets 1 point. Only has 1. I'm actually kind of shocked that Red didn't do better. But again, I have not seen how any of these actually score. So let's just go through here and add everything up. Oh, it'd be up last. So Red, 14, 4, 4. Almost trying to multiply. That wouldn't have worked out well. 1, 21, 1. So 45 is the total for red. That's would have been that's surprising, actually. Like I said, yellow 12 plus 10 plus 6 plus 6 plus 8 plus 4. 46. Surprising. And me 15 plus 7 plus 4 plus 21 plus 2 plus 5, 54. So I actually win with 54 points. Yesterday's score said that would have still only put me in second place. Green just kind of absolutely crushed everybody yesterday. This seems a more reasonable score. I will concede that one of the challenges to this game is the fact that as the player, I'm determining where these wisdom points go up. However, I do my best to yay! I do my best to try and give them the best possible score because that's what's fair. But I definitely played that better than I did yesterday. And I'm going to go away here in a moment. Thank you guys. I'm going to pull this open. I'm going to see, because yeah, StreamYard hates things like, rating. So I'm going to try, but we'll see what I can find here. Let's just see who's live right now. Phantom's live, so I'm going to head over to his. Actually, you know what? Love you, Phantom. I'm actually going to try. My friend Haley is on, and I will try her. I need to remember how to spell her name though. So, oh, hey, cool! It's double-sided. I did not realize that. I will screw up how to spell her name because it is funky, and it doesn't just work as nicely. Like I said, StreamYard hates this. It may not work at all, but it is worth the effort to attempt it. There we go. So we're gonna go back over to here. We're gonna go back over to here. Raid channel. So yeah, see, like I said, it doesn't show me. You can see things. Anything. Like it doesn't actually show me any channels. So let's just see if I can find this. I'm gonna pop this back over so I can actually read how I did that. LIEDRESCHER. Yeah, see, it just doesn't let me do it. Which really does suck. I hate that does that. So we'll just do this the old-fashioned way, I guess. Watch. So here, let's bloop. Definitely Royal Phantom King and Haley Drescher. Go check their streams out because they're fabulous. I've done headshots and photos for both of them. I don't think I did that particular one for either of them on here, but yeah, definitely go check both of their streams out. You can check me out tomorrow on The Legend of the Traveling TARDIS. Yes, I know I need OBS. I like using StreamYard. I'm used to StreamYard. I will eventually figure it out. I barely got this onto a stream today, but yes, I really do need OBS, and I need StreamYard just to pull their head out. Ultimately, yes, exactly. where was I? Yes. So, and I think I even have the image. Dun, 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 Tomorrow on The Legend of the Traveling TARDIS, we are going to be reviewing The Empty Child and the Doctor Dances. So this is the two-part episode. This is when Captain Jack Harkness first appears. He does not look seriously. He's aged so well, but doesn't even look like himself here. But yeah, so we'll be doing that tomorrow at 6 o'clock Eastern. And I am hoping, I don't have any graphics for this because I just worked out, I am hoping I will be back on this channel at 8 o'clock Eastern with an interview about the upcoming Kickstarter for the game Nestlings. Nestlings is going to be a ton of fun. I need to take that down. Is looking like it's going to be a gorgeous game. I know they still have to develop a solo mode for it if they're going to, but definitely check me out there if that's going to be a thing that I can do tomorrow. And I have no idea, Tom, if you're on or not, but yes, I would say just rewatch just in case. Again, check out Haley Drescher and Royal Phantom King over on their channels. Tell them I sent you because I can't raid. I also have no outro music for this. I know Christian really likes it when I turn on Tony's music, but I don't want to turn on Tony's. Actually, I can turn on Tony's music. Can I do? No, I think video overlays this, so I can't actually. But I will do. So I will go through. I will put this up. And did he delete my? He did. That's okay. I had a thing. I think I'm out. So I'll just use my my Paint Slinger video version. So yes, by all means, say goodbye in the comments. Until next time, though, thank you again for joining me. We'll see you tomorrow. Good gaming and goodbye.